And now I would like to introduce to you Mr. Resto Esta, our assistant principal.
Oh, gracias. Thank you. Welcome students, parents, and families, Griffith Steam Magnet Middle School faculty to our 2021 culmination ceremony. For everyone's enjoyment and safety, we just ask that during the culmination, please remain in your seat. But for the next part, families and students, please remain standing for the procession. It gives us great pleasure to introduce to you the class of 2021. Ahora nos da un placer presentarles la clase del 2021. All right, it's now my great pleasure to introduce our principal, Dr. Griffith.
Good morning, Griffith families. Buenos días, familias Griffith. Hoy comenzamos con el himno nacional. Tenemos un estudiante que tiene una voz fenomenal y quiero introducir a Eric Carreto. Today we begin with our national anthem, performed by one of our 7th graders, Eric Carreto.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
It's a pleasure to see so many joyous students and parents with smiling eyes. Es un gran placer ver tantos estudiantes y padres de familia gustosos y con ojos sonrientes. Today I want to welcome our special guests, friends, families, faculty, staff, and of course, our 8th graders, the culminating class of 2021. Let's give it up for them, parents. I want to also begin by thanking our host school, James Garfield High School. Yes, I especially want to thank Principal Favela and the Garfield administration team for allowing us to recognize and celebrate our 8th graders in such a beautiful setting. Thank you, Garfield High School. It's always good to come together with joy to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our students. And today we celebrate you. Although we only have about 346 here and there's about another 150 who couldn't be with us here this afternoon or this morning, we are here to celebrate all of you. But before we move on to the celebration, students, we must begin by thanking your parents and families for their support and sacrifices through this, a pandemic year that has challenged all of us in so many ways. So students, please join me in a big round of applause to thank your families and your parents, because your success is their success. Bienvenidos, invitados especiales, amistades, familias, profesores, personal y por supuesto nuestros estudiantes del 8º grado, la clase culminante del 2021. Quiero comenzar hoy agradeciendo a nuestra escuela anfitriona, James Garfield High School. Quiero agradecer especialmente al director Favela, al equipo administrativo de Garfield, por permitirnos reconocer y celebrar a nuestros estudiantes del 8º grado en un sitio tan hermoso. Gracias, Garfield High School. Siempre es bueno unirnos en armonía para reconocer y celebrar los logros de nuestros estudiantes. Y hoy los celebramos a ustedes. Pero antes de comenzar la celebración, debemos reconocer y celebrar a nuestros padres y familiares. Estudiantes, por favor, únanse conmigo en una gran ronda de aplauso para sus padres y sus familiares, porque su éxito suyo es el éxito de ellos. Felicidades a ustedes, padres. Ahora quiero dirigir algunas palabras a la clase del 2021. I started at Griffith Magnet Middle School as principal 3 years ago, when you were 6th graders. So in many ways, I see your journey at Griffith has been my journey as principal. 3 years ago, we were all new. I know some of you came as 7th graders. The majority of you came as 6th graders. We were all new, perhaps nervous, and even downright scared. And I'll be honest, I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. But soon the school became familiar, the names and faces recognizable, and we learned where and how we fit in. And we've had our highs over the last 3 years. Griffith is still one of the highest performing middle schools in Local District East. We are the only STEAM certified middle school in Local District East. And despite the pandemic, this year our students ran marathons, started clubs, completed internships, competed in the academic pentathlon. We held the red and blue games, experienced movie nights, and even kept our longest and most cherished traditions going as we held our tower dance. But in the past 3 years, we've also had some lows. 2 years ago, we had a teacher strike, and over the past 16 months, a global pandemic that affected each and every one of us. I know times have been challenging, and distance learning has been challenging, and not enough can be said about the impact that COVID has had in so many families and so many students. Sé que esta época ha sido difícil. El aprendizaje a distancia ha sido un desafío, y no se puede decir lo suficiente sobre el impacto que COVID ha tenido sobre tantas familias y estudiantes. That is why at this time, I ask that you please join me in a 10-second moment of remembrance for loved ones lost to COVID. En este momento les pido a todos que por favor se unan a mí en 10 segundos de silencio para recordar a nuestros seres queridos que nos arrebató COVID. Thank you. I know that times have been tough, and though often there are no words to explain why things happen to us, there are words that can help us overcome those things that happen to us. Perhaps for some of you, these words may help. I want to share some words that I read to my son every single night when I put him to sleep. And yes, he is too young to know what any of them mean, but one day he will. And I hope that when he finds himself in times of darkness, these words may guide him, as I hope they may guide you. So this is what I read to my son, who's 3 years old, every night. Son, be strong enough to know when you are weak, and brave enough to face yourself when you are afraid. Be proud and unbending in honest defeat, and humble and gentle in victory. Do not let your wishes take the place of your deeds. Know yourself, and know that to know yourself is a foundation stone of knowledge. Do not travel the path of ease and comfort, but grow under the stress and spur of difficulties and challenge. Learn to stand up in the storm. Learn compassion for those who fail. Learn to lead with a heart that is clear. Learn to master yourself before you try to master others. Reach into your future. Never forget your past. Have enough of a sense of humor so that you may always be serious, yet never take yourself too seriously. Have humility so that you may always remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, and the weakness of true strength. then I, your father, will dare to whisper, I have not lived in vain. I know that he is not yet 3 and he's not going to understand any of these things, but I hope that you do. And if you didn't quite capture it, here is my wishes and my advice to you from the bottom of my heart. Bulldogs, be brave, be honest, be humble, be gentle, be compassionate, be you. Work hard, work on yourself, keep an open mind, learn from your failures. Your weakness is your biggest strength because your actions matter and nothing can stop you but you.
Right?
These are the fundamental lessons I have for my child, and these are the same lessons I want to share with you. So, 8th graders, today your Griffith family sends you off to high school with full confidence that you are prepared to face the challenges that lay ahead. Remember, do not walk the path of ease and comfort, but grow under the stress and spur of difficulties. Your Griffith family is behind you. Griffith is already proud of you. And on behalf of the entire staff at Griffith Steam Magnet Middle School, I offer our warmest wishes to the Griffith class of 2021. Congratulations, class of 2021. Parents, help me give them a big round of applause. Hoy su familia Griffith los envía a la escuela secundaria con plena confianza de que están preparados para enfrentar los desafíos que se avecinan. Recuerden, no caminen por el camino de facilidad y comodidad, sino crezcan bajo el estrés y el impulso de las dificultades. Porque hoy su familia Griffith los respalda a cada uno de ustedes. Hoy Griffith se enorgullece de ustedes. Y en nombre de todo el personal de Griffith Steam Magnet Middle School les ofrezco nuestros más cálidos deseos y felicitaciones a la clase del 2021. Por favor, padres, otro aplauso para sus hijos. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mariela Mansell. It's been a rough time for us all, but guess what? We got through it. Look at us. We are finally here. This moment we have all been waiting for. We are finally going to high school. I definitely know that I'm scared and nervous for what's to come. Many of us are splitting up too, which makes me sad, but I'll definitely miss everyone, my teachers, friends, everyone. I'd just like to mention it has been super crazy with COVID-19 going on. I can definitely speak for everyone that this past year has been difficult, but we still did it and got through it. It is crazy to know that we are going to be part of history and hopefully no more crazy diseases in the future. I would like to end this by thanking all my teachers, friends, family, everyone who pushed me, motivated me, and guided me to the right path. Griffith Middle School, you will hold a place forever in my heart. I wish all my classmates luck on their path to high school, and congratulations, class of 21.
Star shines. My name is Karen Orozco and welcome to our culmination. Buenos días, mamá y papá. Gracias por acompañarme a mi culminación. What a roller coaster we went through. In 6th grade, the teachers went on strike. Then in 7th grade was when the pandemic started in the 2nd semester. Lastly, in 8th grade, we did online school all year. Our years at Griffith have not been the easiest. However, there were moments that I appreciate. For example, in 7th grade, Griffith switched all of mine and other students' classes because some classrooms had an uneven number of students. When I got my new classes, I was a little bummed out because I didn't know anybody. But then later on, I made friends and I am grateful that I met them. But here we are, culminating and going to high school. This is where we start taking things a bit seriously, but at the same time, have fun and enjoy these high school years. High school is probably gonna be challenging, but if we just spent a whole entire grade at home, then we can do this. Now enjoy summer, relax, be safe, and have fun. Congratulations to us, class of 2021. Thank you.
Por estar aquí conmigo en este día muy importante. My name is Alondra Reyes, and I am proud to say I am one of the salutatorians this year. I honestly never thought that I would be up here with all of you staring through my soul while we commemorate the end of our middle school years. These past 3 years at Griffith, especially this last year, have been different from anything I have ever experienced. Everybody struggled, but yet we are all here celebrating our outstanding accomplishments. I want to thank my teachers for giving me all those awful assignments, but encouraging me, giving me a wonderful education, and for letting me make so many memories. Everything was worth it in the end. Not saying that I enjoyed it all, but it got me to where I am today. I would like to give a shout out to my friends, sister, mom, and Nina for being there and supporting me when I needed them. Lastly, I want to thank my dad. Gracias por trabajar duro y por siempre estar ahí por mí. Remember, adventure is out there, as said enough. Congratulations, class of 2021. I wish you all an amazing high school year. Thank you.
Good morning, esteemed guests, faculty, and fellow 8th grade graduates. My name is Hannah Chico, and it is an honor to be here today. Our lives took an unexpected turn this past year with this worldwide pandemic. We were no longer able to hang out with friends in person or walk to our classrooms anymore. But that didn't stop us from learning. Being here proves that no matter the obstacle, we persevere through it all. Even if it means being stuck in Zoom classes for at least 3 hours a day. We made it. The following quote says, "Despite difficulties, always keep optimism. I can overcome these difficulties." That mental attitude itself will bring inner strength and self-confidence by Dalai Lama. This pandemic was one of the biggest difficulties education has faced. But this quote told me not to give up. None of us did. Thank you, teachers, for never giving up on us. And thank you, families, for always encouraging us to be our best selves. Congratulations, 8th grade class of 2021, and good luck in high school.
Students. My name is Emily Molina, and I bet we could all agree this year was pretty tough for us all. I only spent a few months at the Griffith campus before it moved online, but in those few months, I made many new friends and memories. I want to thank those friends for supporting me all through middle school. Online learning would have been so much harder without them. Griffith was my dad's middle school, and even though our experiences are vastly different, both he and my mom were there for me when online learning became overwhelming and encouraged me to do my best. I want to thank them too for everything they have done to me. Lastly, I want to thank my teachers for teaching under these unexpected circumstances and being understanding. I have hope that we'll all do great things in the future. I will look back on these years fondly and take what I have learned to help me achieve my goals. Gracias a todos. Thank you.
And finished middle school. We managed to pull through these months and keep going, with or without obstacles in front of us. This is so special because we are celebrating our achievements we have accomplished throughout these 3 years of middle school. Congratulations. Thank you, teachers. Gracias. Have a fun summer.
Principal Barbera, teachers, staff, and everyone present. My name is Andrea Navarro, and I am honored to say that I am one of your valedictorians this year. Buenos días a todos. Primeramente doy gracias a Dios y a mis padres por siempre apoyarme y darme la inspiración para seguir adelante. A special shout out to my godmother for always cheering me on and always being there for me. Going to online learning was a big change, but I was definitely able to make so many great memories during the few months that I was on campus and also online. I am so thankful that I had my close friends and family supporting me during these hard times. Although the pandemic made this year more challenging, we were all able to overcome these circumstances. I really appreciate all the time, effort, and encouragement from my teachers and principals since elementary school all the way up until now. You have all really inspired and given me the motivation to do the best that I can and to never give up no matter what. I will forever cherish all the good advice and skills you have taught me to chase after my dreams and goals. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you.
My name is Maritza Palomera, and I would like to start by thanking everyone. En particularmente, gracias a mi familia y a mis padres por siempre creer en mí, apoyarme y estar presentes en todos los momentos importantes en mi vida. This past year hasn't been easy, and I know we all had to face challenges of our own. But today is to celebrate all of our achievements despite facing these challenges. If I learned anything from these past few years, it was that I decide what I can and can't do. Thank you, Mr. Villanueva, for teaching me that el que quiere puede. If you want it, you will get it. Despite everything, we never gave up, and I know if we continue being resilient, we can become someone successful. I know that with COVID, the majority of us lost someone important in our lives, but I know that person is so proud of who we are today. Let's mark this important day and celebrate it to its fullest, because we deserve it. Thank you for listening, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andrew Quinares. Greetings to everyone from the guests to the faculty to Principal Barbera. Saludos a mi familia. Gracias por estar ahí para ayudarme. COVID-19 made everything much harder than it needed to be. Thankfully, we have all been able to push through with our hard work. I used to be better at a couple of things and okay at the rest, and I thought that I was doing excellent. But I remember hearing this quote from Aristotle: "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. I became motivated to do well in everything so I could truly call myself excellent. Don't let excellence be a one-time thing. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Here's your direction. Please follow staff directions as you will line up here. Once you get on stage, you will remove your mask. When you get on the spot that has the X, please look at the camera. This is your moment. Enjoy it. We will take a picture. Once your picture is taken, mask on, you will walk at the center of the stage and back at your seat. Don't worry if you forget, there will be adults who will guide you. At this point in time, salutatorian roll, valedictorian roll, please stand up.
Luna Ramos.
Maya Estrada.
Alyssa Ramirez.
Oscar Evangelista.
Lucas Ramirez.
Diana Fuentes.
Ashley Ramirez.
Alexander Flores.
Esmeralda Ramirez Espinosa.
Aldo Flores.
Priscilla Renteria.
Clarissa Flores.
Ashley Reyes.
Disbaby Flores. Edwin Flores.
Andrea Reyes.
Eva Flores.
Natalie Reyes.
Gustavo Flores Zavaleta.
Shirley Reynoso.
María Flores.
Emily Rodales.
René Flores.
Hailey Rivera.
Valeria Flores.
Marlene Rojas.
Robert Gallegos.
Yulisa Rojas.
Anthony Gomez.
Jasmine Rodriguez.
Erin Garcia.
Sayuri Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Garcia.
Armando Romero Sardeneta.
Giancarlo Garcia.
Brianna Romero.
Isaac Garcia.
Paola Romero Navarrete.
Yadira Garcia.
Christian Rosas.
Jonathan.
Please stand. Dr. Verbera, it gives us great pleasure to present to you the class of 2021. Dr. Verbera, es un gran honor presentarle la clase del 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Estuesta. And now, students, friends and family, by the power vested in me by the state of California and the Los Angeles Unified School District, I proudly accept our 2021 culminating class. Congratulations, Bulldog, on this great accomplishment. Bajo el poder y la autoridad otorgada a mí por el Estado de California y el Distrito Unificado de Los Ángeles, orgullosamente acepto nuestra clase culminante del 2021. Un gran aplauso para los graduados.
That is Bulldog love, students. That is your family. Students, give them a big round of applause. This is how much they love and appreciate this moment with you. We'll be here all day. Students, please pick up your certificate at Griffith this Monday, June 14 to June 18 between 8:30 and 4 p.m. You will need to return your textbooks and Chromebooks during this time, but you will get your grad gifts, which are yearbook, 8th grade shirt designed by Mr. Mercado and leadership students, medals or award certificates, as well as your certificate of culmination. Los estudiantes deben recoger su certificado en Griffith este lunes 14 de junio al 18 de junio de 8:30 to 4 p.m. Deberán devolver los textos y Chromebooks durante este tiempo y también se les proporcionarán sus obsequios de graduación, anuario, camisetas de octavo grado, medallas de asistencia y otros certificados de premios. Students, on my left side, you will exit towards Fraser Avenue. Once students have exited, guests on my left side, you will follow your students on Fraser Avenue. Students, on my right side, this side, you will exit towards Woods Avenue. Once students have exited, guests on my right side, you will follow students onto Woods Avenue. Estudiantes, a mi izquierda saldrán hacia Fraser Avenue. Una vez que los estudiantes hayan salido, invitados a mi lado izquierdo, seguran a sus estudiantes. Estudiantes a mi derecha saldrán hacia Woods Avenue. Una vez que los estudiantes hayan salido, los invitados a mi derecha seguirán a sus estudiantes. Students, class of 2020, when you hear your song again, exit at your respected exits. Sound when you're ready. Okay. Guests, please wait till the graduates have exited.
Invitados, por favor, permanecen en sus asientos hasta que salgan los graduados. Gracias.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
You know, all the planes we flew, the things we've been through. Then I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
Walking down? Or no?